Well, Labor's plan to reduce emissions by 43% by the year 2030 is beginning to take a bit of shape. The safeguards mechanism will be key. This is actually something the Coalition brought in. It applies to the 215 biggest emitters in Australia. It's a cap on their emissions. Under the Coalition, that cap was described as very generous and effectively didn't force any of those companies to reduce their emissions. Under Labor, that will begin to happen. It will begin to ratchet down all the way through to 2050. There's consultation at the moment on how that will happen. But let's get more on this now from the Shadow Energy Minister, Ted O'Brien. Thanks very much for your time. So we've got Labor sort of saying how they'll do this in a broad sense with consultation to come. There's a lot of industry on board with this. What are your thoughts?
Well, the industry I'm speaking to aren't on board, Tom. I've had the last few weeks every single day out and about across the east coast of Australia talking to industry. And they're under an enormous amount of pressure at the moment because costs are going through the roof. In particular, they are concerned about the cost of power. The prospect of now a new industry tax hitting them is of concern. And we can't have particularly regional communities where a lot of the jobs lie for our large energy-intensive businesses being compromised. We can't have those communities compromised nor the jobs because Labor wants to introduce a new tax. And that's precisely what this is. So they've got their paper out now. Industry has about only 1 month to scramble to try to put forward their point of view, and Labor's just pushing ahead.